As we continue with the training, I will illustrate the call process and each partner that is involved in assisting you in finding a new pastor. Presbyteries may have their own variations and requirements in the stages of the call, which will supersede any suggestions made in this resource. The partners in the call process are the presbytery, the PNC, the congregation, COM, session, and pastor. The first step in the call process begins with the notification of the pastor's resignation. The session should contact the COM and schedule a meeting to discuss their transition needs. Next, the session and the COM plan for the transition. Following, the presbytery dissolves the pastoral relationship. Following this, the session confers with the COM whether a mission study will be required before moving forward and search for a new pastor. Next, the COM will assist the session in determining the congregation's leadership needs. Following, the session should assess the congregation's financial capability. With the approval of the COM, the session should authorize a congregational meeting for the purpose of electing a PNC. The PNC should work together to develop the Ministry Information Form, MIF. After the PNC completes the MIF and it has been approved by the COM, the PNC should submit the MIF for matching to the Church Leadership Connection System, CLC. Next, the PNC should define its interview process. The PNC will review and evaluate PIFs that are received through the matching system. Once the PNC has narrowed their search for potential pastors, they should follow the presbytery's process for interviews, reference checks, in-person meetings, and neutral pulpits. After this work is completed, the PNC should elect the pastor nominee. In the next step, the PNC extends the call, and the PNC and the pastor nominee negotiate the terms of call. When the terms of call are accepted by both the pastor and the PNC should make a report to the session and the COM. The COM will approve the call and establish, if necessary, any presbytery requirements that must be met. Following, the COM will give the PNC the green light to proceed. Next, the session will authorize a congregational meeting for the purpose of electing the pastor. With the affirmative vote of the congregation, the pastor nominee is elected to serve. The final steps include signing the call papers and a prayer of thanks for the work of the pastor nominating committee.